Before we get started, I want you guys to feel the energy in this room right now. Drop in the chat where you guys are tuning in from. Let's see. Where is everybody from? Drop your guys' country, your flag, your state. I see Portugal, I see Atlanta, I see New York, Canada, USA, Trinidad. I see South Carolina, Texas. Wow, you guys, we are international right now. Okay, whether you guys are on your couch right now, in your guys' car, if you guys are still clocked in for work, you guys made it here, and that already says something about you guys. Now, I need you guys to do me a couple quick favors and drop in the chat the word done as soon as you guys have put all of your distractions away. Turn off your guys' Netflix, silence your phones, close those extra tabs because what you guys are going to hear tonight could literally shift the direction of your guys' life because this isn't just another Zoom call. This is not just another boring information session. This is going to be your guys' blueprint for your freedom in 2025 and beyond. Before I get into it, I just want to quickly come on here and introduce myself. My name is Arabella Angeles. I am 20 years old, and I want to keep it real with you guys for a second. I've been in this game before, two different companies, two different journeys, and I was grinding so hard trying to hit the next milestone, the next six-figure mark. It felt so close, but for some reason, I just couldn't break through until I found Akashx. This wasn't just another opportunity, it was a complete shift. The moment that I decided to lock in with this company, everything started to click. The systems, the support, the mentorship, it was all here. And for the first time, I felt like I had the tools, the environment, and the right people around me to finally take that leap. If you've ever felt like you were one opportunity away from changing your guys' lives, go ahead and drop the word me in the chat. Let me be clear, okay? Akashx is the best company out there right now for anyone looking to win online, period. Whether you guys are brand new to trading, whether you've been in network marketing before, or whether you've just been sick of watching from the sidelines while everybody else levels up, this is the company that can take you there. Why? Because we don't just give you guys a product, we give you a full platform, financial education, trading tools, mentorship, passive income streams, and a community that pushes you guys to grow. We're not here to play small. We're here to win together. So if you are ready to level up in all different areas, drop the word ready in the chat. Now listen, I'm just here to set the tone for you guys because the real sauce is going to be coming from the seven-figure mentors we've got lined up for these calls. There are people who already have done it, but not just once, you guys. They've done it over and over again. They've helped thousands of people unlock income online, and tonight they're going to be sharing the game with you guys. They could help you do the exact same. So if you guys are ready to learn from the best, drop the word locked in the chat right now and don't just type it. You guys, I need you guys to be it because what's coming next is going to be so powerful. But before we jump into the value, I have the absolute honor to introduce someone, the person who made all of this possible. The man I'm going to bring up on here, he's not just the CEO, he's a true visionary. He's been in this space for years. He's built multiple eight-figures. You guys created wealth from himself and also have helped thousands of other people do the exact same. And what separates him isn't just what he's built, it's the why he built it. Josh Schwagel saw what has been broken in this industry, and instead of just talking about it, he did something about it. He took action. He created Akashx to give everyday person a real shot to bridge the gap between education and execution, and to create a home where people don't just join a company, but they are joining a movement. He's humble, you guys. He's brilliant, and his heart for the people in this community is something I've never seen before. So listen, I want you guys to blow up this chat right now and drop some fire emojis, some hearts, some 777s in the chat because it is my absolute privilege to pass the mic back over to our CEO, our visionary, our leader, Mr. Josh Swagel. Go ahead, you have the mic.
I'm here. Can you guys all hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Throw a fire emoji in the chat if you can. Everybody's saying yeah. Awesome. First off, I just want to hand it back to Arabella, 20 years old and hosting this call for so many people around the world. Just a big shout out to her. She's one of our educators in Akashx and also a top leader in the company, and just so proud of her and grateful that she was able to open up the call. So want to give her a huge shout out, guys. And I'm going to share my screen here. I just want to make sure that you guys can see my screen. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen, or throw a message in the chat. And let's see here. Everybody saying yeah, thumbs up. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start out with sharing my quick story, why I started this company. And for those of you who've never seen this information before, this is going to be fantastic for you. So if you're brand new, you're not in MDC, you're not in Akashx, this is going to be a great opportunity to learn more about the company. And if you're in the business, these opportunity presentations are amazing to share with people that are looking to make money from home. And it's the perfect time right now to start a home-based business, to be in this type of business. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. There's inflation, rising costs. People are looking for ways to generate income, and the days of working just a 9 to 5 as your only source of income, I believe those days are coming to an end. There's so many ways to make money online right now, and this is one of the top ways. And so I'm going to first start off by just sharing my quick story, why I started this business, and just a little bit about myself. So I got started in the network marketing industry in 2009. I was a college student. I was going to school to be an accountant, and I thought that was my ticket. I thought that's what I wanted to do. And I realized really quick, after having multiple part-time jobs, being in college, struggling going to school, trying to pay bills, racking up student loan debt, that there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way to earning income. And so I got introduced to this industry through a Craigslist ad. And then I jumped on a presentation like the one you're seeing right now. And after watching the presentation and hearing from people that were just like me, people that had no experience, no business being in business, and here are people that are generating more income than I was able to make at my job, that's what got me excited about this industry. And so I jumped right in, and fortunately, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I was in this company for 6.5 years, and my first month of being in that company was actually my last month in school, because my first month in network marketing, I made just under $5,000, and I felt like I had some secret that I needed to get out to the world. I was not used to making that kind of money, and I wound up quitting my college education. And 6.5 years later, I was the top income earner in that company. I built an organization of 50,000 plus people. And then in 2014, I made a decision to start MDC. And MDC has had an incredible history. I got to a point in my network marketing career where I had achieved what I wanted to achieve as a distributor. And after some unfortunate events in that company, I wanted to take, things into my own hands. I wanted to build something that was different. I wanted to build a great company that my leaders and other leaders could be proud of. And over the course of the last, 10 plus years, MDC has done it all. Just to show you guys the company history, we started in 2014. We had three products: Peak Boost and Shield. These are nutritional sprays. And then we ran with those from 2014 to 2017. 2017, we introduced a brand called HempWorks. We expanded into the CBD industry, and it was like a rocket ship came into the company. By 2018, we had surpassed over 100 million in revenue. We put hundreds of thousands of new customers into the business. In 2019, we surpassed over 200 million in revenue, and we started expanding the business globally. We got into Africa, we started to get into Latin America. We had tons of PR happening. We were in the top momentum. We won the Bravo Award for being fastest growing company in the industry. Then in 2020, we already had physical products, and we decided to launch digital products, and we launched Akashx, which you guys are going to learn a lot about tonight, which is a amazing forex and cryptocurrency education academy. And that was kind of the first time in the company where we got into to digital products. In 2021, we acquired a brand called Well Beyond, which became XE Trim, one of our top selling physical products. In 2022, we continued to expand. We launched a brand called Fuel Factor X. In 2023, we launched an MDC marketplace, which you'll learn about, surpassed 400 million in revenue. And then into 2024 and 2025, we've continued to expand the model. And really, our mission is to become the top player in this industry. We want to help 1,000 families break the rank of diamond. And I believe between the products, our reward system, what we're doing at MDC, we've got the perfect storm right now. So MDC is much more than just a company. It's a mission-driven company. We're a movement. Like Arabella said, this is a community of affiliates. And through wellness, opportunity, and purpose, I believe this is the number one opportunity in today's home-based business space. And really, in MDC, there are four pillars in the company. Oh, let me get back here real quick. There are four pillars in the company. So the first pillar is health. And so in MDC, we have these four categories that we're focused on, and health is the first pillar. Everybody's looking to be more healthy. And the second pillar is wealth. Everybody's looking to make more money. After someone's healthy and they're starting to earn more money, then it becomes about lifestyle. How can somebody enrich their lifestyle? And then the last pillar for us is a marketplace. Everybody is shopping on Amazon, on eBay, e-commerce stores. We're going to physical stores to shop, and we wanted to build an e-commerce marketplace. These are the core pillars of the company, and I'm going to share with you guys what are some of the top selling products and brands that we focus on in these four pillars. And inside of the wealth pillar, we're going to spend a little bit more time talking about the Akashx brand. We promoted this as an Akashx overview, but we are going to be talking about some of the other products and brands on here as well. So under the health pillar, we really focus on three of our brands. These are amazing health products that help people every day feel better, live better, and take control of their wellness journey. Those three brands that we focus on are HempWorks, our Well Beyond brand, and our Daily Sprays. So let's talk about HempWorks first. Again, this brand became the top CBD brand in the world. This brand has touched over 1 million customers. There's over 1 million customers that have used these products, and our CBD tinctures are really the core product in this brand. They're all certified organic, kosher, it's CO2 extracted CBD. All these products are lab tested. They're available in multiple flavors. And all these products are backed by a 60-day money back guarantee. What I love most about the HempWorks brand is you've got topicals, you've got coffee, you've got pet products, you've got tinctures, there's stem cell support products. It's an amazing brand. There's literally products for everyone in HempWorks. And again, it's got the track record, the lab testing. It's one of the only CBD brands. It's probably the only CBD brand in network marketing that has certified organic CBD tinctures. Then the next brand is Beyond. This is clean energy that lasts. I will say this, tomorrow, this brand is going on sale for a buy two, get one free. So if you're looking to buy this product, just wait till tomorrow because it is going to be on sale for buy two and get a third bag for free. But I absolutely love this product. It comes in a little ripstick. You mix it into water, and it's literally clean energy. It's natural caffeine from green tea, yerba mate, and guarana. And if you're somebody that's doing like a keto diet, this is a keto conscious product. It's really friendly on the gut. They're super convenient. It's non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free. It's just an amazing product. Our customers literally rave about this product. And then last but not least, these are the products that we first launched with in 2014. We've had these products as top sellers for over a decade, and that's our daily sprays. What I love most about these products is that if you compare the absorption rate of sprays to like capsules, gummies, other delivery systems, the bioavailability of these sprays are 98%. So like literally people are buying these sprays and using them for energy, for sleep, immunity, different health benefits, and they're getting that, high absorption by spraying it just under their tongue. And these products they're super convenient. You can throw them in your bag, you can travel with them. And my favorite of these is the sleep spray. So guys, those are our top selling health products. There's a bunch more products in the marketplace that we'll talk about. But next, I want to focus on is wealth, and I'm going to bring up one of our speakers. So obviously, you guys probably have heard of a brand called Akashx, and I believe this is the future of finance. Like we're combining AI powered tools, education, expert mentorship to create one of the top platforms out there for people to learn how to capitalize on digital wealth. We all have one of these. We all have a cell phone. And what if you could make money from your phone? What if you could learn how to tap into some of these super liquid markets like the foreign exchange or cryptocurrency? Like I know people that got into crypto at the right time, and these people have made crazy money just because they arm themselves with knowledge and information about what's happening in the markets. But for the average person, it's like, where do you go to learn? Do you go on YouTube? Do you look up a bunch of videos? Everybody claims to be an expert. What platform do you use? Like, there's platforms out there that have scanners. There's platforms where you can get academies and videos. There's some trading platforms. There's other platforms that have tools. Like, where do you go? What if it was all in one platform where you could get access to everything at an amazing price and be mentored by people that actually know what they're doing in this space? And that's why we created a brand called Akashx, which has exploded. There's customers right now in Akashx in over 80 plus countries, and it's one of our top selling brands in all of MDC. And so you can come into the business and promote any of the health products that I just showed you, or you could leverage this amazing brand called Akashx. So I'm going to bring up our first speaker. This individual is named Ali Saleh. He's one of the top leaders in the whole company. This guy helped, really, create the Akashx brand and the community. And he's been incredible. He's super knowledgeable about trading. He's a top income earner in this industry. He's built massive teams into the tens of thousands, and he's the perfect person to walk you through why this is the number one trading product in the industry today. So without further ado, I want to bring up Mr. Ali Saleh. He's going to take over and show you guys all about Akashx.
Thank you so much, Josh. I really appreciate it. Guys, do me a favor and just send your gratitude back to Josh because that was an amazing presentation. And look, one of the things that I will say is, trying to build wealth online is super important. And I'm going to explain to every single person who's on this webinar today why you need to take that leap of faith and take yourself to the next level. Because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that the time to actually get going on figuring out a different way to create wealth for yourself is now. But the reality is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. So I don't think anybody is late. I think you're exactly where you need to be. Again, my name is Ali Saleh. I've been trading in the financial markets since 2016. I started off with crypto and then I dived into the Forex market. And one of the reasons why I decided that I wanted to go all in with the Forex market is because I learned that the Forex market was doing about $7 trillion a day in volume. Today, it's closer to 8 trillion. And something else that's very interesting about the Forex market is the number one and number two traders of the Forex market are JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America. And I thought about that for a second and I said, wait, how is it that JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America is making hundreds of billions of dollars a day trading in the Forex market while they give us less than 0.5% back in returns on our money market accounts, on our savings accounts? So that really inspired me to want to learn this skill set so I could put the money back in my pocket where it belongs. And I think a lot of you who are on this webinar, you probably feel the same exact way. So when we're talking about digital finance and making money in the financial markets, You really need to pattern yourself up with the right people, because without the people who lifted me up, I wouldn't be where I am today. And the reality is, I've gone through so much in this industry so that you don't have to. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly so that you can avoid it. And we've searched high and low, and that's where we landed upon Akashx. And one of the things that really makes me super excited about Akashx is that we have this company, MyDailyChoice, that's powering Akashx with an 11-year track record, and like a CEO like Josh Swagel, who you just met. And the beautiful thing about MyDailyChoice is it encompasses, daily use products. It encompasses digital products. It encompasses travel and so many different things that you're going to learn about today. But I want to show you why it's important for you to start trading in the financial market. So I'm going to share my screen here, and I want to have a very real conversation with all of you. So right here, right now, guys, this is a website called usdebtclock.org. And basically right now, I don't know if you know this, but the United States currently has $37 trillion in national debt. The public debt to GDP ratio is 100%. Look at China at 16 trillion, Germany at 3.5 trillion, Japan. I mean, look, this list goes on and on and on. And most of you live in one of these countries that I'm scrolling through right here, right now. And I want you guys to understand that the average income, the median income in the year 2000 was 31,000. The average car in the year 2000 was 22,000. The average home in America was 167,000 in the year 2000. Okay. Fast forward to 2025, the median income is $39,000. However, the average home price is $490,000, and the average new car costs upwards of $48,000. So you are currently in a system where everything has virtually doubled. Your taxes have increased. The cost of doing business has increased. Inflation, shrinkflation, everything has just gotten more and more expensive. Labor is more expensive. Yet your income has not doubled. I don't know about you guys, but you don't need to be a mathematician to understand that this is a negative equation. And if you don't do something to save yourself, you're going to get left behind. So the reality is, maybe 5 years ago, if you hopped on a Zoom like this, it was a side hustle. Okay, I want to go learn how to make an extra $300 to $500 to $1,000, $5,000 a month. But the reality is that side hustle conversation doesn't exist anymore. This has now become a necessity. It is your duty, obligation, and responsibility as a human who hears this information to do something about it. Now, you must be very confused about what you can do, but look no further, because we have created Akashx. Akashx is a dynamic platform that is taking the world by storm. Over 18,000 people in over 200 countries are taking advantage of the ecosystem that we've developed here. And inside our community, we have our tap to trade system, which I'm going to show you exactly what this means. But basically, one of our educators like Joel Arias or Ivan and Hugo or Abid or Joseph can send a tap to trade notification, which means on our mobile phone, you're going to get a notification that says tap to trade sent. And all you have to do is click approve. Now, guys, I know the chat box isn't fully open right now, but if you can click a notification for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or a text message, you can trade in the financial markets in 2025. If you have ever touch the notification button on your phone, if you've ever gotten a notification, type a 1 in the chat box. I just want to see, actually, let's open up this chat box to everyone. Let's see what everyone can do. Let me see in the chat box who has the ability to just literally tap a button on their phone to potentially get to profits. It's that simple. Then on the next level, we have our copy and paste trade ideas. Guys, copy paste trading is super simple. If you can order pizza online, you can trade in the financial markets. Again, tap to trade is super easy. Now we have the trade alerts. What's going to happen is Joel or Arabella, who opened up the call today, she's one of our top educators here inside this system. Shout out to Arabella. She will send you a trade idea like this directly on your phone. So you could be at the pool, you could be sitting at work, you could be, in class, you could be wherever, and all of a sudden you're going to get a push notification. And that push notification is basically going to tell you, hey, Arabella just sent a trade idea. This is your entry. This is your stop loss. And all you have to do is click this and copy it to your paste to your clipboard, and you paste it into MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, Trade Locker, and it's super simple, okay? Any single person can do this. Like literally, this is the easiest way for you to build wealth in 2025. Now, maybe you're like me, super ambitious. You want to chase the skill, you want to learn. No problem. We have developed a live session academy where you have the ability to hop on with one of our 20 educators at over 50 touch points per week, where you can hop on live trading sessions to learn from 6 and 7 figure documented traders that are going to show you all their tips and tricks on live sessions. And these are also money making sessions where you can hop on with Gustavo, where you could hop on with John Carlos, you could hop on with Filippo, you could hop on with Armin, you could hop on with Abid, and they're actually going to find setups and you can earn money live with them, which makes this so incredible. And if you miss any of their previously recorded sessions, you can come on here and watch any of their playbacks, completely up to you. Then, if you want to take this thing to the next level, no problem. We have our academy right here in our world of trading, which is basically going to allow you to go through and understand all the dynamics of trading from beginner to intermediate to advanced. And every single one of our educators, like one of my favorite educators that we have here is a guy called Rich Vendiga, because he's an amazing trader and he's a very, very good educator. He has lessons on how you could learn how to trade with him. So before you even hop on any of his live sessions, before you even take any of his trade alerts, you could come here, click start now, and you can watch this video with Rich. And he's going to walk you through his entire process on how you can trade with him. So again, you would be able to do that directly here inside the academy. You could favorite your academies, you could track your progress, and so much more, guys. And this thing is going to continue to get better and better and better. So when you go to the educator training series, you're going to see this. We have Ivan and Hugo, rock stars out of Portugal, amazing educators. They're super exciting. They keep everything fired up. You want to go through their lessons to learn how to trade with them. Same thing with Joel Arias. Same thing with Arabella. All of our educators, Oren Wright, tons of knowledge in the industry. You're going to learn from all of these people. Now, who knows about crypto? If you know about crypto, guys, let me know in the chat box right now. Who right now holds some crypto? I want to see who in the we got some people who hold in crypto. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Guys, crypto is my baby. It's what introduced me to this industry. It's how I quit my job in 2018. And right now, guys, crypto is an absolute baby. Less than 3% of the total world's population is investing in crypto. So what we've done for you is we've created a crypto trading system where you have access to education from our top of the line, top tier educator, Armin T, who's been trading in the crypto space for over 5 years. He lives in Toronto, Canada, and he's going to basically show you everything you need to get started and trade in the crypto markets. He also does live trading sessions, which makes this thing so exciting. But what we've done very recently is we've created a collaboration with an amazing platform, and I'm going to show this to you guys right now. Zeus Trader. So Zeus Trader is a crypto exchange that has decided to partner up with us here in Akashx, and we're actually offering hands-free copy trading, where you're going to literally just connect to one of our crypto callers, whether it's Ahmed or McCann or, Chatai or Armin or, Ivan and Hugo. We have all their strategies back there, and you could basically connect, and literally when they trade, you trade. It's that simple. Okay, guys? So really, really exciting stuff, what we have going on here. But what you have to understand right now with crypto, you literally need to get in. I mean, look, right now, banks are starting stable coins. I mean, there's so many incredible things happening right now in the crypto space. It's not even funny, but you don't even need to know the information. You'll get to know the information. All of us started exactly where you are today, knowing absolutely nothing. Over time, over experience in the market, over hanging out with the live trading sessions, taking your own trades, everything becomes so amazing for you. And the best part about our ecosystem is when you do come here to trade with us, we actually hook you up with a challenge account to trade with. Now, the challenge account comes from a prop firm called TradeX Mastery. I'll pull them up right now. And basically, it's a two-step evaluation process. So there's typically three ways to get started in trading, right? Especially in the Forex side. You get started in trading. Usually you'll create a demo account, a live account, or you'll start with a prop firm. Most people don't have the capital to fund their own account. So what we've done is with this partnership, we've connected with TradeX Mastery, and every single person who gets started on our monthly membership, and we'll talk about how you can get started here in a second, you're going to get a $10,000 challenge account to trade with. You just have to go through phase one and phase two. Once you're live, boom, it's your real money. You could withdraw it whenever you want. Just grow your profits and you could withdraw whatever's above $10,000, which is super exciting. And if you take our annual package, you get a 200K challenge account to trade with. Same process, past phase one, phase two. So the reality is you don't know how to trade, no problem. We're going to teach you. You don't know how to take your own trades, no problem. We're going to teach you. You don't have time to trade, no problem. We're going to send notifications to your phone. You click approve, no problem. You don't have money to trade with, no problem. We're going to look after you. So the best part about the Akashx ecosystem is it covers you with Forex, crypto, capital, whatever you need. We got it covered for you guys. And I swear to God, I wish I had a system like this back in 2016 when I started trading, because it would have completely changed how I did everything in this industry. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me. I'm super excited for this. And before, you guys are not going to hear from me from the at the end of this call, but I just want to let you know right now, get back to the person who invited you here and absolutely take action. None of this would have been possible without our great founder and CEO, Joshua Zweigel. So brother, thanks so much. I'll pass it back over to you.
Awesome. Ali, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, brother.
Awesome. Well, first off, I just want to hand it back to Ali, guys. And just to, reiterate what he said, Akashx really is this all-in-one platform, guys. He showed you the academy, he showed you the scanners, the live sessions, all of the different tools. If you guys are looking to get into trading, this is definitely the platform to use. And I'm going to go over towards the end of this presentation. You'll hear about how exactly to get started. But I want to walk you guys through some of the other pillars that we talked about in the beginning. We just covered our health pillar. We just covered the wealth pillar with Akashx. And then we have lifestyle. Just imagine this for a second. Imagine you get into Akashx, you start learning how to trade, you're making money trading, you're taking some of our health products. So now you're feeling better, you're looking better, you're making some money in the markets. And now you still have this lifestyle bank that you want to fill up. The third pillar in the company is lifestyle. Travel isn't just a getaway, it's a lifestyle. And our members are able to unlock premium adventures and exclusive deals that takes, what would be a dream vacation into reality. And just imagine for a minute that you're on the beaches of the world and you're making money from your phone traveling. This travel product gives you access to experience trips to iconic destinations all around the world. And here's what's crazy about it. You're actually able to beat public rates. If you are somebody that is booking your travel on booking.com, Expedia, Travelocity, any of those online travel agencies, with this platform, you can actually beat public rates. A lot of people think that that's impossible to do, but it's actually not. With travel, there's something called rate parity. Rate parity means that all online travel agencies like the Pricelines, the booking.coms, they have to keep price the same as what the hotels charge. That way there's no disparaging at all when it comes to price. But if you have a private closed booking engine that's members only, you're able to actually access wholesale travel deals. And this platform has deals like up to 70% off at like over 1 million hotels. There's deals on hotels, condos, cruises. There's daily deals on entertainment, excursions, different events. And you're able to also earn all expense paid trips as well. And so this is an amazing pillar and category in MDC as well. So you've got your health products, you've got the wealth product with the Akashx, and you've got this amazing travel lifestyle product. And then last but not least is the marketplace. We've launched probably the only e-commerce marketplace. We're basically taking what Amazon does and we're combining it with network marketing in one company. And the way that we do that is through this system called brand bucks. So our marketplace has some of the highest quality, hottest brands out there, and you're able to access all of those brands just by buying brand bucks. And what I love about this is, you look at other companies in this industry, and right now they're so pigeonholed into just one thing. It's like you've got a skincare company, and that's all they have. You've got a weight loss company, and that's all they have. I always make this joke. If you join a weight loss company, when the product works, people quit because now they've lost the weight. They don't need to keep using the product and they quit. And when it doesn't work, people quit. So no matter what, in a weight loss company, it's a revolving door. People are always quitting. So what do companies do if that's all they have? If their whole brand is around one product? What I love about this marketplace is there's so many different categories of products that you're able to purchase just by having brand bucks. You can get weight loss products, nutrition and wellness products. You can buy the hemp and CBD products that I showed you, or beauty and skincare products, lifestyle essentials. Literally, there's like hundreds and hundreds of products in this marketplace. So by buying brand bucks, you can shop smarter, you can live better. And look, guys, I believe that in today's economy, there's really three things that everybody wants. Everybody wants to make more money. Everybody wants more time, and everybody's looking for better health. And between the four pillars that we just shared with you guys, plus the MDC opportunity, I believe that we can achieve these three things. And Ali talked about this. Inflation is at an all-time high. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. People have massive debt. There's so many people worried about their finances, worried about their health. People are living paycheck to paycheck. And so what's the solution? Getting a second job, a third job, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a franchise, spending millions starting a traditional business. What if you could start a business for little to nothing, build it from your home, no high startup costs, virtually risk-free, and you have the freedom to create the life that you love, better choices for where you're going to shop, being able to leverage all of these amazing products that you can't find at the store. And that's what we've built with MDC, guys. And to make it even better, to take it a step further, not only do you have access to all of these products, but we give you a system to be able to build your business. And unlike a franchise that charges you tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars just to access their system, we give it all away for free. When you join as an affiliate in MDC, you get access to replicated websites. So you don't have to be a graphic designer. You don't have to know how to create your own systems. You get a website that has the whole store already built. It's attached to you. Anytime you sell a product on the website, you get a commission. You get capture pages. Imagine having a whole lead system and capture page system that you can send out to people and immediately get sales and generate leads. You get a back office that tracks all of your sales, all of your progress. There's prospecting tools, marketing tools. You can send out shareable carts. You can do prepaid gift cards. This is one of the most robust systems in all of network marketing, and it's 100% free at MDC. I want to bring up our next speaker who's going to talk a little bit about the MDC compensation plan and the opportunity. This guy has made multiple seven figures in the industry. He is a top rank here at MDC. He's smashed records in the company. He helped put the Akashx brand together as well. And I'm excited for you guys to hear from him on his perspective on why this is the number one opportunity out there. So without further ado, Mr. Matty Pips, Matthew Thayer, I'm going to bring you up. Tell us about the comp plan, the MDC opportunity, why people should get started today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Josh. Yeah, every time I see everything that, MDC, Akashx offers, I'm just completely blown away. I walked into the office 2.5 years ago and I sat down with that gentleman right there, and I could tell right away that this thing was destined for greatness, and that, they've lived through momentum. They had, huge momentum years in 2017, 2018, doing almost $400 million in revenue, with HempWorks. And just to see the growth that this company has had, over the last 2.5 years is the reason why I'm so fired up and why this thing really is going global. We sat down 2.5 years ago and we talked about the trading space. We talked about, what traders, what customers want. And to have a CEO like Josh Swagel work day in, day out to make the best possible platform for anybody from any type of background is just truly, truly special, guys. And that's what I'm so fired up about. Like I said, I've been here for 2.5 years. My first year, it was a lot of vision. I brought a lot of people from my network into this with me in the very, very beginning. But it was still a struggle because not everything was ready. And it took us about a year to really get our feet going and really start to go in the right direction. It wasn't really until Ali came in where things started to roll. We got that flagship product of Tap to Trade, really changed the game for us. And then when we got the partnership with TradeX Mastery, it helped us just become dynamic. And from April, guys, to now, we went from about 1,000 customers in my organization, guys, to over almost 20,000 active because of what we're going and what we're doing. So I get to talk about the most exciting part, I think, of this entire opportunity. Everything that they talked about was amazing, right? Like the tap to trade, the products, the company. I love that part. But the part that I get most excited about is what's completely changed my life. I saw what I'm going to show you guys when I was 22. I'm 35 years old now. And I remember when I saw this part of the presentation, I was like, this is for me, because I just didn't know what I wanted to do in life. I was going through the motions. I was going to school. I was working full time, and I was just completely broke, living check to check. And I just didn't know what life had in store for me. But I'm so glad that I saw an opportunity like this, because I'm going to show you how you can make money based off of really two things. It's your desire and it's your consistency. I'm going to show you how you can make a decision today and really control your own destiny, really control your income. And what's cool is you get to do it alongside people like Josh Legel, like Ali, like Arabella, like Karab that you guys are hearing, over there in Spanish, and also me. We're going to help you guys every step of the way. And when I heard that at 22, I said, that's all I need. I just need people to show me how to go be successful. And I have that desire, and I'm willing to be consistent. So, guys, in this company, there's really 4 ways that we're paid. The first way we get paid is you can go out there and you can go share this with people. I mean, you guys can leverage TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, your network. I mean, with technology, guys, nowadays, it is just insane how closely connected all of us are. You can go out there and you can share all of the different products that we just talked about right now. And any time that you go out there and someone decides to buy the trading platform or buy the travel or buy, the weight loss products that we talked about, the XE Trim or any of the CBD products, guys, we have a fast start bonus that pays daily. Now, I want to repeat that. It gets paid daily. So if you make a sale today, you get paid today. That's very, very powerful. And when I heard that, I said, you know what? That means that if I need to make money for this weekend, or if I need to make money for the next couple days, I need to pay a bill. What I love about that is that I can go hammer social media. I can go hammer and cold call people, and I can go make sales to go take care of my bills. I love that first way that we get paid with the Fast Start bonus. That's actually paid 2 different levels. I'm not going to go too deep into that. But the second way we get paid is something called a binary commission. The way that this works, guys, it's basically you have a left team, you have a right team. You get to decide where you want to put your customers. You can put them on your left team, you can put them on your right team. But the amount of customers that you have also pays you a paycheck. So in our compensation plan, for every person that repays for their subscription, for every 1 customer you have on your left and 1 customer you have on your right, it's going to pay you what's called residual income. Now, if you've never heard residual income is money that will come in month after month after month for the work you did in the past. Because here, every single customer that is happy, that is, using the products, that's seeing results, and they decide to keep their subscription going, every 1 left, 1 right that renews is $15 a month every single month. Now, obviously, as that number grows, so does that paycheck. Now, we also have something called check matching. Check matching, guys, works where if you help people that come in this and they want to, go out there and also make sales, and they want to go build a team, or they want to build a customer base, if you go help them make money, you get a check match up to $50,000, guys, per week by just going up there and helping other people. See, the way I looked at this bonus is I was like, man, this is crazy. So you're telling me that I'm actually financially incentivized to go help other people make money. See, at my job, my boss, they could care less whether I made more money or not. See, in this business, guys, this is the only opportunity on the planet where you can make more money by helping other people make more money. That's one of our bonuses, the check matching bonus. And then number 4, guys, is our rank maintenance. We have different ranks, guys. We're going to talk about those right now. So as your customer base grows, the last bonus, guys, is the rank maintenance bonus. And then this is just a bonus that's going to come in every single month, split into 4 different weeks for just basically being that rank. So let's just look at the rank of platinum, right? Like, let's just say, you have a friend that decides to get started, and then you have a family member that decides to get started, and you decide to put one on your left, one on your right. But then they have friends, right? They have a network, and they decide that they want to learn how to trade, or they want to use some of the products. And your organization, your team just grows to 5 left, 5 right. You're going to be making, guys, on average, a total of $175 every single month. Now, if you're in Akashx and you have 3 total customers, you also waive the monthly subscription as well, that you can add to that 175. And guys, that's just the bare minimum. Now, obviously, me with 10 people can talk about something a lot faster than just me and you. So let's just say you got the ball started. Well, the potential is endless. Let's say the 5 grows to 25. Right? Then you're making almost $600 a month. Let's say the 25 grows to 50. Now you're making almost $1,400 a month. Let's say it grows to 125 people on the left and the right. Now you're making almost full-time income, guys, just doing this. And for me at 22, I said, you know what? If this is real, I want to give myself a chance because I hate working. I hate going to work every single day. I hate waking up in the morning, having to show up, be somewhere for 8 hours. And I said, you know what? I know people that want to trade, and I know people that buy products every single day. And I'm like, if you're telling me that I can just go out there and I can share this, I didn't have social media when I was 22. I didn't have, Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. So it was a lot harder then. But nowadays I was like, you know what? If I could just make, let's say, $3,500 a month, I could at that time be completely financially free. That would cover my rent. That would cover my car payment. That would cover, my cell phone, gas, food, everything, guys, every single month. So I say that, guys, to say this. Let's just say, whatever number you need to make. If it's $3,500, we'll help you get there. If it's $6,800, we'll help you get there. What I love about this company, guys, is you get to tell the person that brought you today whether you want to do this or not, but you can also tell them, hey, I want to build a business and I want to go build a massive customer base. And they'll help you every step of the way. So I've been here for 2.5 years, guys. I just hit the rank of Crown Ambassador. We're actually knocking on the door of Legend of the company. The average Crown Ambassador makes about $130,000 a month. Now, I don't say that to brag. I don't say that to boast. And I don't really say that any other reason, guys, than just to say this. Again, I was a 22-year-old kid when I got started in this industry. I didn't know a lot of people. I'm from a very, very small town. I graduated with about 50 people in my class. I heard this one time, and I'm going to use this. There's more cows than people from where I'm from. Again, I saw this as an opportunity to change my life. And I said, you know what? I don't care if it's real or not. I'm going to give myself a chance because I know on my deathbed, I'm not going to regret spending a couple $100s to give myself a shot. So I'm glad that I did. I believe by the end of this year, we're going to hit Legend as an organization. Just this last year, guys, we popped over 15 black diamonds. And you guys see there, the average black diamond is making over $13,000 a month. So that's 15 people, guys, that we've helped make almost a 6-figure income within this opportunity. And that's growing every single month. So the person that invited you, they just want to know, hey, do you want to get started? Do you just want to trade? That's totally fine. You can get an Akashx membership, guys. If you're interested in some of the products, if you want to try some of the XE trim, some of the CBD, and maybe you also want Akashx, you guys can do brand bucks. So brand bucks is the other option. whatever you do decide. If you do brand bucks, guys, we have two options. We have the $99 option, and then we have the $199 option. And then as a brand bucks subscriber, you're also going to get extra money off some of the products. So the products themselves are cheaper, but then as you subscribe, you get extra product on top of it. Now, if you just want to do trading, guys, what I suggest, if you want to take this serious, like if you really want to take trading and be serious about it, I would do it for 1 year. I would pick the annual, guys, for $14.99. Make a decision that you'll be here a year from now. Take it serious. Get on the live sessions. Go through the academies, guys. But on top of it, you're going to get a $200,000 Prop Firm Challenge account for just doing the yearly as well. So not only does that set you up for, life-changing opportunity, but it also helps you be consistent for at least a year. Because if you want to be successful, you're going to have to, do this for a while. It's not just going to happen overnight. Now, if you don't have the money to start on the annual, you can do the monthly, guys, for $149 a month, completely up to you. But those are the two options there. What I personally did is I did the yearly, and then I just do $200 of brand bucks every single month because I like to use the products. I drink the Exi Trim. I take the daily sprays. I'm a football player, a professional football player, so I use a lot of the hemp works and a lot of the creams that they have. So I do love it, guys. We have an amazing, amazing community here with, MDC, with Akashx. And the person, again, that invited you here, they just want to know, hey, do you want to do this with us? And they're going to ask you a question like, hey, do you want to trade? Do you want to do the products? Do you want to build the business, or do you want to do it all? I'm going to be honest. We're not looking for just anybody. We're looking for a specific person that wants to go out there and completely change their life. If you've listened to this entire Zoom call, guys, and you said, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to not only just change my life, but I'm ready to just do whatever it possibly takes. Get back to the person that invited you on this call. Tell them that you're all in. We'll get you guys started. We'll plug you into the community, and we'll help you become the next success story. So thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight. Can't wait to see all the people that have their lives impacted, and hope you guys enjoyed the Zoom. We'll see you soon. Peace out.